Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam.
Seeking knowledge is an obligation upon every Muslim. Alternatively, we are all aware of the virtues of seeking knowledge in Islam. However, it can sometimes be difficult to feel that our knowledge is also connected and is a form of worship. So, how do we approach our studies in a way that brings us closer to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? The Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, Allah makes the way to Jannah easy for him who treads the path in search of knowledge. Muslim. In the days gone by, treading the path in search of knowledge involved long, arduous journeys to foreign lands. Today, the challenges we face in search of knowledge are different. The question is, how do we remind ourselves that our pursuit of knowledge is also an act of worship and use our studies to cement our faith? So, here are a few tips. First, know that secular knowledge is still connected to the Creator. There tends to exist a perception that knowledge can be divided into two categories, Islamic and secular. But if Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the creator of the heavens and the earth, is not the study of His creation, of systems and ideas that benefit His creation inherently connected to Him as well? We need to know that secular knowledge is still connected to the Creator. Okay, to put it into simpler words, everybody has a concept of if I'm learning deen or I'm learning dunya. So if a person is studying subjects like medicine or accounting or finance, then they're learning what? They're learning dunya. And on the opposite, if they're studying subjects like Sharia and fiqh and Arabic, then they're learning deen. So we do this all the time, like my work is dunya and my time in the masjid is deen. We separate deen and dunya all the time. So then what happens is that we develop the idea that certain tasks we do in a day are only beneficial for our dunya, while certain tasks are only beneficial for our akhirah. But the concept of Islam is incredibly powerful and immensely beautiful. The concept of Islam is that we are abd. We are the slaves of Allah. And the slave is not a slave for certain hours. The point is that Allah makes all the knowledge that as long as it benefits the society in some way, it is sacred to Allah. It is the knowledge that has been granted to the human being. Thus, assure yourself that even seeking an education in a field that is considered worldly can be regarded as an act of worship, provided that you stay mindful of Allah with all of your endeavors. Second, renew your intentions. We have to have firm intentions that our studies are for the pleasure of Allah. View your studies as your prerogative as a Muslim, in the light of many hadiths expounding upon the virtues of knowledge in Islam. So what we need is to take time to reflect and to ponder about what we learn in the class with Allah and connect our daily subject-based learnings with the Quran. Third, take inspiration from the best. The role of Muslims in the advancement of the fields of sciences and humanities is directly connected to the driving force of Islam. Islam is not merely a religion, but rather a unique and comprehensive ideology that guides the life of a human being. The Islamic ideology consists of both the idea and the method to implement the idea as practical manifestation in reality. Fourth, let your knowledge increase you in humility and gratitude to Allah. Today, the advancement of knowledge is often viewed under the prism of human accomplishment. We tend to forget amidst the rapid progress made in science and technology that the knowledge we possess is a mere droplet in the ocean compared to the infinite mercy and hikmah of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Just the way Allah says in the Holy Quran that they encompass not a thing of His knowledge except for what He wills. Surah number 2, Ayah 255. So, let everything you learn increase you in awe of Allah, the one who possesses knowledge beyond the limits of our understanding. Fifth, use your knowledge and what you learn for good and benefit others earnestly. By serving the creation, you are ultimately serving the Creator and becoming closer to Him. What you learn should be a means to serve and benefit others. Gaining knowledge is the first step to wisdom, and sharing it is the first step to humanity. And Alhamdulillah, all of us over here are lucky enough to be a part of an institution like EPS,
where we tend to balance Islamic and secular or worldly education as we know the significance of both and know how to do it. And undoubtedly, our mission statement says it all. So, as Muslims, we must have a solid grounding and in-depth knowledge of our faith and the worldly sciences in order to portray the true beauty and the true beauty of the message of Islam. In sum, every Muslim has an obligation to seek spiritual knowledge in religion, and the community as a whole must seek scientific knowledge in beneficial disciplines. Allah will exalt those of you who believe, and those who have been granted knowledge. Surah 58, Ayah 11. So may Allah grant us success in our studies and make it a means for us to draw nearer to Him. May our studies enable us as an ummah to fulfill our role as vicegerents on the earth to the best of our potentials. Ameen. Jazakumullah khair. Assalamu alaikum.